Beautiful Cancerians, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia. Here to do your musician's reading, which is in it's a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. So in the sign of Taurus on the 19th of November 22. So it is the first eclipse here, Cancer, in the Taurus and Scorpio axis. And it's one of the longest partial eclipses of the century. So we have the full moon in Taurus occurring when the sun is in Scorpio. So the sun in Scorpio is very intricate. And you've got the moon in Taurus, which is very simplistic. So this is creating a great counterbalance in energy. It's also taking out all the complications and mysteries that are at play during this time. So as we're moving away from the tactics that are manipulative, that we've been used in attaining our goals over the next year and a half, you want to bring more stability and more power into your music career and into your lives, of course. But this lunation will have the planetary aspects of Jupiter and Pluto. So it's going to make it a little bit easier to move towards your growth. Even if you can't feel it now, or it's not evolving now, at least you can plant the seeds for what you want and, have a look at the big picture for your future. This is going to add a little bit of tenderness to events unfolding from this eclipse. Now, we'll take a look at your personal growth. So the moon, it's about self-esteem. And, Cancer, I feel the full moon peaks in your community house of social dynamics. And it's going to illuminate teamwork in your music. Excuse me. Common hopes that you have with your musician friends and dreams for humanity. It's progress that's made in a group endeavour. And also, the fruition around your family, your clan, your musician's clan. Your approach to friendly alliances are along this time, simple acquaintances, even your society, your social scene. Scorpio season is a creative month. So, you've got to indulge your passions and spotlight your own joy here. And happiness is going to allow you to express yourself. It's the moon and Uranus activate the allies in your midst. So there's wider circles and those to appreciate at this level. And that's thanks to the Venus in Capricorn. Venus being in Capricorn. You've got relationships. Venus in Capricorn brings sweetness and pleasantry to one-to-ones. So that collaborations may be something to be appreciated and enjoyed around this time. And you're going to pursue that with a smile. So just to get that back in focus. I feel like, the planet of love is now tied to Uranus. So making it easy to evoke spontaneity amongst your musician friends or at the level of your circle of peers. So now note, you may be willing to do things in unison at this time. With pleasure, delighted to show up in a pair of happy unions. Maybe getting involved in broader agendas. But you got the sun in Scorpio, and your romantic, passionate fifth house helps amplify dating, sex, fertility, and romance. So this all comes with the music field for some of you who are single, and it's encouraging you to love, live and relish where your affections land. But you've got to find the balance here, Cancer, between the team spirit and your heart. It's urging you to pursue your own interest here. So let's see what we've got with the Lenormand cards. We've got the Coffin. Now, this can be an ending of a cycle, creativity, negativity, We've got the mountain, which is obstacles and blockages, Capricorn energy. And we've got the star, which is definitely motivational. So it is the Aquarius energy, following your inner guidance. But, you know, Cancer, I feel like you've possibly been feeling like nothing's happening in your world, especially music, and nothing's moving of late. You felt stuck in a rut. But no, there is positive transformation happening, and there is reason to hope. But maybe you felt like dreams were blocked by other musicians, you know, due to lack of motivation. Let's say you put in 120% in and they only put 10% in, and until you ring them or until you text them. It's like, oh yeah, I have to do that. But, you know, because it's something that you love and that you're very passionate about, just know, Cancer, not everyone's going to be feeling the same passion. They're probably happy to go along with you, but that's what's been happening. Now we'll look at the eclipse in Taurus. So this is about having a change of heart and reevaluating that situation. You know, your passions are running very high, and your self-esteem is no exception, Cancer, because you're finding yourself more validated from others than usual. And this is the eclipse is helping you rethink ways to make, you know, people's opinions of your responsibility for your happiness. So it's helping you force people to think and have an opinion of what you're doing. And during this eclipse, they're calling you to confront the way you act on your desires and to lean on certain devices in order to feel whole again. So maybe just the people that are interested, maybe just stay with them. Even if it's one person, it's going to make you more happier than not doing anything at all. And it's also forcing you to reconnect with your unique talents that you've been ignoring. So this eclipse could also be leading you to a powerful revelation. For some, it could be a romantic affair or perhaps a passionate project you've been secretly entertaining. But there's news surrounding fertility. So it could be the birth of a project or it could be the birth of a child. So, you know, it's conception that's likely to arrive. So be mindful of that. So, you know, passions are high, especially in the relationship department. So if you want to go out screwing around, so to speak, guys, expect things like that to happen. Now, we've got the Lenormand cards here. We've got the ring, definitely about relationships. That's tying right in. We've got the sun, which is Leo energy. So you've got Taurus energy, Leo energy, and we've got the diviner. So the diviner is Mademoiselle Lenormand herself. So this is about your psychic abilities, trusting your intuition. But I feel like, you know, this is an agreement, a successful agreement with one of your band members. Maybe it's going to bring a good partnership in. So maybe there's one person that's willing to come over and, you know, do the music rehearsal with you. The other's a little bit behind in that type of energy, and, you know, it's better to rehearse with one person than not at all. So maybe this is trusting your intuition at this point. But I do see, you know, you're following your third eye here, Cancer. So let's see. Now, lunar eclipses, just put these cards back, sorry, always bring in hidden circumstances to light. So whatever's been going on behind the scene, something will be illuminated for you, Cancer. And, you know, it's going to be a powerful luminary. It's going to bring a lot more than you expect. So we've got, from the Animal Tarot, what's been hidden and what will be illuminated is the Princess of Spring. So I feel like, Cancer, you're going to be feeling more energetic than usual, more outgoing, especially you've got the sun here too. Your vitality is going to be high. And your newfound optimism is going to bring about new creative ideas. Opportunities that you're passionate about what's going to flood your way with this butterfly. And you've got the divine intervening. You know, you've been praying for this and they've heard your prayers. And your good deeds to others are going to now be rewarded. So I feel like you're going to acknowledge personal growth with this eclipse, and you're going to think outside the box with fresh new ideas that are original. Now, the monarch butterfly, spiritual meaning, is one of hope and spiritual development. So I feel like, you know, monarch butterflies remind you that no matter what challenges that you're facing, you have the power to transform yourself so you can emerge as something beautiful. And this spiritual symbolism of the monarch butterfly can be traced back to ancient times. So what a beautiful reading for you, Cancer. You're one that's going to benefit from this, one of the star signs, and really, really appreciate you guys for coming to the channel. Hope you're all well, and good luck with your music. Love to you all. Bye for now.